Ethan Blaze Alarms here, and this is System Test 8. Hello and welcome to System Test 8. This system test will be a bunch of chime strobes. So, let's take a look and see what we got for the devices. Not quite yet. I know you just saw a glimpse of one of them. But first, changes to the board have actually happened. Yes, changes to the board. Let's take a look here where we have my Simplex 4001 right next to the 4004. I think that's pretty cool. The 4001 is going to have its own system test series. Because of this change here, some of the zoning information has changed. The smoke detector is still zone 1, heat detector is still zone 2. The key switch is now on zone 3. And this first device over here, the Edwards 278B, is also now on zone 3. This box is now zone 3. That connects into the panel. Then over here, we have, this is actually the same back box, I believe. Yeah, that's been here. We have our System Sensor Spectral Advanced CHSR, but I actually took the red cover off and put a white cover on from my PTW. So it's more like a CHSW. It is a chime strobe. And then right next to it, I've got my Wheelock CH70 on my Simplex, I want to say 4903 9101 strobe plate. I could be wrong about that model number though. So, chime and strobe. So that's nice. And this is a new back box, by the way. So yep. And then over here I have my Gentex Commander 3. It is set to chime. I believe chime continuous. And it is set to 15 candela as well. And I forgot to mention this is set to 1575. And this is going to be coding itself to code 3 no matter what the panel tries to code it to. Anyways, for the other two pole stations right here, we now have zone 4 and zone 5. This is a new back box, and we have my FireLite BG-12L. Then over here we have my Notifier NBG-12L. I think the two BG-12s right next to each other look pretty good. They're not the exact same height. It's a tiny bit of a height difference, but that's alright. That is alright. And then over here, we have the 2099-9756 by Simplex. So yeah, changes to the board itself. Both panels are currently plugged in. That is because I have this other wire right here, which pretty much says, if this panel activates, it'll trigger zone 1 on this panel, which is why there's not a trouble on zone 1. Alright, I think we should get into the system, and I do also have my laptop recording for the second camera angle. But yeah, we will start with about the FireLite BG-12. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, these chime strobes are actually quite loud, even though this... Alright, yeah, so this was on low volume. I did change it to high volume, though. That'll make even more noise, and I'm going to re-alarm with the Simplex pulsation. Alright, and I also believe I completely forgot to point out that this has activated. So let's acknowledge that. Alright, I'm going to need my keys to reset both of these pulsations, so give me one moment. Alright. Alright, now I'm going to put this panel into program mode. And we are going to change it to code 3, or temporal, whatever you want to call it. And we have no troubles on this panel, but we do have a ton of troubles on this panel, so yeah. But nothing to acknowledge here, so that's good. Let's pull this pulsation now, the 278B. And I'm going to acknowledge this panel. There isn't anything else other than this one wire connected into this panel, so not much going on over here. But yeah. Anyways, yep, that is now on zone 3. And I'm going to reset this pulsation and reset the system, and I will be right back. I don't know why I put my finger there. That's something I used to do when I had to acknowledge NAC troubles. A long time ago. I haven't had to do that in forever. But anyways, let's pull... Oh crap, which BG? I pulled the FireLite one, didn't I? Okay, yeah, let's pull the Notifier one now. Because I think I pulled this one first, right? Yeah, my memory is apparently bad today. But here we go. Acknowledge this as well. Alright, you gotta love all the Chime Strobes. Gotta love all the Chime Strobes. Oh, that didn't close all the way. Alright. So, I'm gonna change the signal coding once again, and we're gonna be smoke testing the i3. Alright, we have our smoke detector tester, and we are going to be spraying it on the system sensor i3 smoke detector. So, there we go. I do not have a cover over the Nest Protect, so please don't go off. There we go. This is some interesting behavior. So it's on 20 BPM. This is definitely interesting behavior. Alright, that works. Okay, I'm gonna acknowledge that panel as well. Interesting behavior on 20 BPM. Yeah. Alright, so the system sensor Chime Strobe here does not remember anything on 20 BPM. It just does whatever, unlike all the other coding options. Yeah, that's some interesting behavior with pretty much everything. I mean, this is kind of expected. It's on single stroke mode, so, you know. But yeah, so I'm probably not going to be able to reset the smoke detector for a few minutes. So I'm going to let that air out, and I'll be right back. You know what? I have just had a thought. What if I do trigger the Nest Protect? Let's test it. I have not tested it since System Test 2. Okay.
Heads up. There's smoke in the basement. The alarm may sound. Emergency. Smoke alarm silenced in the basement.
Nice, that works. Please don't re-alarm. Thank you. Alright. I would reset this because I would have thought that'd be long enough, but System Test 2 proved otherwise, so I'm going to wait. I can't reset anything quite yet, actually, Can't reset that without resetting this, and I can't reset this because that's probably going to go off again. And we're just going to wait for this, I guess, to clear out. I suppose I could blow. Oh, nope, we're fine.
The smoke alarm is over.
Oh. Nice. Phone notification. That works. I need to remember not to have notifications enabled on my device. Perfect. I'm going to try to reset the system now. Okay, that has gone off. Hopefully it stays off. But we will find out. And I think it's about time I can reset this. Okay. Everything's been reset. Everything is all good. Hopefully it doesn't... Oh, it's realarmed. See, that's what I was worried about. Realarmed. Okay. So we cannot reset quite yet. I need to acknowledge that. Okay. Please, please, please be enough. Enough time, that is. Enough time for it to have aired out. Oh gosh, that would have been a great addition to the bloopers video, which, if you guys didn't watch, what are you waiting for? I released a special video for hitting 200. Oh, come on! Okay, here's my solution. There we go. Perfect. That works. Alright, yeah, if you have not watched my bloopers video, you're missing out. It was an amazing video that I made where, for 200 subscribers, I took a look at every single blooper, fail, mistake that has ever happened in the history of Ethan Blaze Alarms. That includes videos from the old channel, so if you do want to check that out, please do. It is an amazing video, and I will link it in the description and in the cards in the corner up there. So do check it out. Yeah, I'm going to reset this panel. I'm going to reset it eventually. I don't know when. I'm going to wait for it to air out a little bit longer. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this system test. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Ethan Blaze Alarms as well. Yeah, I believe that is all I have to say. So yeah, bye everyone. Bye.